Okay, so we are at the Wild Africa Trek. We are just now starting to get harnessed up. Just wanted to log this because it's kind of cool. We'll talk about it later on as things go through. But they are taking everything we have, cell phones, cameras, glasses, strapping everything so it's to us and then adding us in a harness. We are very excited, and now we are stopping to go get everything harnessed. Bye.
They're more adapted for bouncing around and jumping through the trees and forests. They're also more adapted for eating leafy vegetation. When you think of a monkey, what's normally the things they love to eat?
Banana.
Bananas is what comes into everyone's head. So a lot of fruits, a lot of veggies sometimes. Insects and other things from each other do grooming. Yeah. So that social grooming is a really good bonding activity that a lot of primates will do. Mm-hmm. But for Columbus monkeys, they'll still groom each other. Jumbo, folks.
Jumbo.
How's everybody?
They're kind of like a snail shell. So they're built so that it discourages any predators from getting any of the eggs in their nest. And the males are the ones that build the nest. Do not tell our boys here that there are no girls. We did so great at breeding, we actually won an award for this survival plan. As we go on through it, today, we'll talk more about the breeding program, so we have a lot of
Henry is 4,200 pounds. He's the top one. Oh, head up. Head up. That is cueing them to see if they want to do training. Oh. Oh, the ears are so cute. Henry and Hans. Hi, Henry. This is Henry. Hans. Hans and Henry. Good morning, Hans and Henry. Up, up. Watermelon. 23 and 17. We're chasing the ducks away. Henry said hi to a hippo. He honked. We missed the honk. Oh, yay.
But you have molars in the back, just like you and I, they are herbivores.
They have molars in the back. They are herbivores. If I can get you my earpiece. Molars in the back to do all the chewing. Those front teeth are not used for stuff, but those teeth are amazing.
But in the wild, they're going to naturally break those teeth off and we don't have any major crazy hippo aggression or fighting and regular fighting. You actually have to go in and turn them in. It's pretty neat that we're able to do that. And we just kind of look at the teeth and see, you know, if
Ducks.
there's anything wrong, if there's
Ducks. The ducks are trying to steal the food.
anything like that.
Free meal.
Just kind of evaluate every single day. We're looking at the person, rinsing out their mouths, making sure that
They rinse their mouths to make sure they don't pack hay and that their teeth look good. So there's no shapes or cuts.
how long their teeth are getting. And then once a year-ish, for certain kiddos, we'll go in and actually
And they will trim their tusks. And to see how close we are compared to the people. Sorry. It's perspective. So here's our ledge. And we're there. She was taking pictures and when they were carbinered in. Keeps us safe. They're waiting for more. The duck is now eating the lettuce. Oh, Henry's found the lettuce. She's going to try.
Like I said, doesn't really need too much.
Thank you, Henry and Hans. No, that's very cool.
Same group line.
It's a baby hippo. I just walked over him. I don't know if you can see him. There we go, baby hippo. Hello, baby hippo. Is that Gus? That's not Gus. Let me know when it's safe for me to continue.
Absolutely.
So that's the safari boat. That's what I just did. I'm gonna put my sunglasses on right now. Pardon the drop there, guys. I have no idea if this is gonna be decent footage, but that's what I just walked. It is very uneven. Some of the spaces are very, very far apart. We're now about to get ready to walk over the crocodiles instead of baby Gus. The baby hippo sleeping in the water. And the sun has come out, so I've actually popped on the sunglasses. Sorry for the spins. Oh, okay, Drew almost lost his footing out on the bridge. Let's watch Drew as he no longer survives this trip, because wow. Oops. So I don't know if you can see Drew taking pictures there. They only want one person on the bridge, or tops two people at a time. It minimizes the amount of shake on the bridge. It also minimizes the amount of weight on the bridge. Although they did say that all of those separations that I get to walk across were done on purpose. Probably to make people go slow and to be able to see through into the cool stuff on the bridge. Thank you. All right, we got the go-ahead. We are going to walk. I make no promises for the smoothness. Oh, see? Big step. Big step. Now, they said the rope underneath is secure enough that if my foot did go through or if I wanted to use that as my step, I could. I love looking at all the water features. I have no idea what the camera's getting because the sun is kind of coming down, so I can't see below the shade. But, oh wow, see, yeah. Remember when I said I was afraid of heights? Yeah. And of course this one's a little more wobbly. I just got hooked on the bridge because I'm walking a little bit different. Last time I was just using my hands on the walk across, but because I'm now holding you, I'm trying to stabilize myself a bit more. And this bridge is listing a little to the right, whereas the other one didn't. Ooh, but I see a crocodile. Never smile at a crocodile. Oh, you can't. Okay, so unfortunately the crocodile's on the other armpit. So I'm going to get over to here because I'm going a little faster. I don't know if you can see him down there. But he's very cool, taking a nap. Sleepy, sleepy crocodile. Okay. Now we're just going to watch Michelle's feet gingerly walk over the crocodile so she does not fall in. Another big step. And they, like I said, I did ask him, are the broken ones and the separations on purpose? Oh wow, there's some more crocodiles over here on this good side. Can you see them? I hope. Let me move back. Make sure you're separated as you can be. But they said all these broken pieces were on purpose. Wow, look at that. You see all the crocs? Kappa D crocs. Wow, they're just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And absolutely deadly. But very, very cool. So I am going to keep following them because I think they're more interesting right now than I am. Oh, can I get close in? Unfortunately, like I said, guys, I can't see what you can see. But they said the water is constantly moving. They put mosquito-eating fish in the water. And it's because it's constantly moving, none of the water is stagnant. Straight down, crocodiles. And I'm still gingerly walking across. Hey, I did better than Adam Hatton. He slipped and lost his footing. Of course, I'm saying that before I'm not done. So here we go. Oh, and Drew is filming me, filming you. Ta-da!
Wow, I'm gonna actually pause right there real quick for me.
Oh,
I'm gonna go see.
Emily came over and had her bucket of lettuce.
Yeah.
That is produce. So we'll get trucks that will drop off and deliver that produce to us.
Painted
Browse
dogs.
any plants
There's
that
the
are
painted dogs over there. Over
on
there.
property or other painted dogs. Here are the other ones. So we actually have 6 brothers all here. And they all came to us from the Cincinnati Zoo. And who likes to know fun things that don't matter to life?
Us.
Okay, good. There's a hilarious naming convention with our boys here. They're all named after Batman characters.
Oh, yay!
So when they were born at the Cincinnati Zoo, one of the first pups had a white mark on his back that was like a question mark.
Oh no, he's a Riddler.
And so there's Bruce, there's Hugo, there's Alfred, they're all down there.
Oh, funny. It's
So
a
they are
Watusi.
3 or 4 years old. So they age pretty quick. Over here, we have cows. When you guys think of Africa, do you think of cows?
Yes.
Ah, they're so important to the
Texas
environment.
Longhorns.
How friendly are those?
I like that because you see massive horns like that. You think of Texas Longhorns, there's massive weight on them. They're about 15 pounds. They're honeycomb.
What's that guy back there?
There's a lot of blood vessels and capillaries that go through there
Sable
to make sure they're nice.
It's a sable antelope. Hello, sable
They serve
antelope.
as basically their air conditioning units. They're also their sinus cavity. I'm still trying to figure out how that all works, fuck up wise in their head.
Yeah.
But we can actually find out if any
Sable
of our cows are a little bit
antelopes.
sick, if they've something their head over for a while, trying to drain out that sinus cavity. But they serve the same purpose over in Africa, in a lot of communities over there, as your neighbor's Corvette. That's going to be Clover. And
Clover.
that's going to be the mom to the 2 ones over here. The one with the stripe still on her back, that's Boo. She was born October 30th. And then we have Finn, who's right in the middle. And then his dad, Ben, is right next to him. He's a big boy.
Family.
They're one of the largest antelopes in the world. Whereas Springboks, which are kind of in front of us and on one side, they're going to be one of the smallest antelope in the world.
And what are these are which ones? The sable
These are
still?
the eland that we're looking at
Eland.
right now.
Okay.
We'll pause here for a little bit. Alright, we're all clear. We'll hang out for a little bit so you can stand on up. So you were saying that you saw these guys over at the lodge, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so they are his sons. So once the boys get old enough, we don't want them to look at sister or mom as a potential breedable female.
That would be good.
So going back to the breeding programs, it's actually one person that's in charge of which
Oh
animals
shoot, I just
should
knocked
breed
somebody
with
else's
which
water over.
individuals. They're the
I am
eHarmony.
so bad at this. I am so sorry.
But right now, Ben is doing a great job breeding with Clover over there. So,
Way to go, Ben.
Boo over there is his daughter. We don't want him to breed with her. But we also don't want her to go over to the lodge where her brothers and siblings are. So she's on contraceptive.
Oh wow.
Kind of like how people can go on contraceptive, so can some of our animals. I say some, not every animal is good with contraceptive. We learned the hard way that hippos don't work.
Ooh, whoops.
We had a surprise hippo when the front part first opened up. We're like, oh, oops. But with the boys, Ben's actually a great dad, which is very surprising for elands. Well, normally in the wild, they'll find a bunch of females, breed with them, and go,
I'm
"Later,"
done.
and leave. You can't do that when there are fences around. So he sticks around, and he actually, I saw it yesterday. He'll like stand there and let like Finn like wrestle with him.
We got company
And
coming.
like butt his head. Oh, hi giraffe.
Oh my gosh.
So here's one of our giraffes. I can go to the back of the truck so you guys can check them out.
Is this one?
So
do you know
we
this one?
actually have our female herd out today. We've actually separated our giraffes into our boy herd with a few ladies and our females with the babies.
Females have to
And the reason I can say this is because A, this is Kenya walking by us.
Hi, Kenya.
And if you look up the road, you can see one of our new babies.
Oh, good. Hi, Kenya.
So they might make their way over to hang out with us in a little bit.
That's so cool. You are beautiful. You are posing.
The giraffes that we have, these are Maasai giraffe. So they're actually part of a very in-depth conservation project to make sure that we still have a viable population in zoos. Because in the wild, they're actually going through a silent extinction event. Kenya just recently labeled them as an endangered species.
Wow.
Oh, there's one runner.
Oh, is the baby coming?
Isla, who is 2 months older than
behind the trees at the moment.
half-sister Amira. And Amira was actually named by the general public. So a few months back, we had a naming contest on the blog post on Disney
we may
blog,
lose her.
and we had a bunch of different names that were all Swahili based. And Amira was the one that won. It's the Swahili word for princess. Because you know Disney, things like that.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get her.
Okay, we're all fair.
Oh, there's the baby.
So, and here we have this one
Little baby. I can't see if I can.
Amira.
Hi, Amira. Yeah. Hi, baby girl.
Isla, kind of staring at us, a little fuzzy elbow.
Hi, Isla.
The only way I can figure out which one is which is because on story time with Dan.
Oh no.
There was one day, a couple days ago, that they would take forever to come out. And I say take forever, I mean Kenya and Amira take forever to come on out. Isla and Lily were already found. And so we kind of were hanging out by
Springbok.
their bar. It was tripping right at the time.
Oh, gambling.
And so I had enough time to stare at Isla's chest because she was the only baby out. And the teachers told me that they're waiting for Amira to come out. So Isla has 2 little spines right on her chest, whereas Amira has like 3 dots on her chest.
Cool.
The only way I can tell the babies apart right now is to stare right at their chest. Well, yeah, that's Lily.
Oh, Lily.
Currently
Eating?
grazing from the tree, and her baby was way off over there.
Yeah, well.
I got to stare a little bit closer at the front, but you can see that they're eating some of that browse that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of banana leaves up there. If anybody has any vehicles and they're driving around property, right on Western Way, which is right by Coronado Springs, if you look off onto the left-hand side, you'll just see a whole field of banana leaves. That's going to be our grazing area.
Oh, wow. Hi, sweetheart. Skinny neck.
Alright. Let's pause right here for a little bit. Alright.
Hi, sweetheart. She's so used to it, she's posing.
So, I'm going to say we are all going to stand up, but do not run up immediately. We do not want to scare her. This is a great photo opportunity, so we're going to do as quickly and quietly as possible. That way she doesn't run away from us. Because hilariously enough, giraffes are very spastic animals.
Okay.
So, there's a lot of things that can freak them out. Like, we could put a water bottle on the ground and they'd stare at it for like 20 minutes.
You're beautiful,
20 minutes,
sweetheart.
trying to figure out what it
Get
is.
close so everybody can see.
And there she goes. One of my favorite photos. Everybody get a photo of this? There you go. Visualize the picture before you head off to try to find some larger.
She's beautiful. She's a
Not quite lions. Think bigger.
What are we looking at? What's the question?
Rhinos? Think bigger.
Elephants.
Well, we also have a project with elephants and bees over in Africa as well. If you've been on Caring for Giants or some other areas, you might have heard about the fact that elephants are terrified of bees, which at first
Really?
doesn't make much sense. But what is an elephant's primary tool? And like, what's one of the most famous features of an elephant?
The tusk.
That trunk. And so what is that trunk comparable to for us?
Nose.
That nose.
You don't want to be going up your nose.
Yeah, you don't want to be reaching into a bush and just having a whole swarm of bees fly up into your nose.
That would suck.
So they actually will release a low frequency call that other elephants can hear to let them know, hey, there are bees here, go away.
Oh, wow.
We actually had some of our cast members kind of team up and do a low rumbling study so we can get this understanding and figure out what this call is. Keep your seats for me, guys. Right, we're all clear. And she made the exact same vocalization that elephants did over in Africa. And so we were able to take this information and help farmers in the area develop beehive fences to protect their crops. Because one elephant can eat about 500 pounds of vegetation a day. That can destroy a farmer's livelihood instantly. And so when you have a beehive fence, which is just wires and a beehive every other hive, the elephants push the wires, shake the beehive, which is buzz. The elephants hear that, and they let all the other elephants know, hey, avoid at all costs.
Baby.
And so that's kind of how that project is going. Hey, look, a little baby elephant booty. So that's big Stella. She's 2 years old. And she's a little 1,700 pounds. Just a tiny little 1,700 pounds.
Yep, and there's Daddy.
And that's actually her mom right there.
Oh, Mom.
Yeah. That's for 8 months.
We're taking the new path. We've never taken this path before.
It was giant rabbits.
This is the path we've never been on before.
And when Stella was she did not want to come out. So she pushed her mom down to a near 2-year pregnancy.
Wow, 2-year pregnancy.
And she was our largest baby born at 313 pounds. So, the big girl. She was a big girl.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Our newborn elephant
I think this is our lunch view.
was 200 pounds lighter than
Hi, wildebeests. I'm bought a little spring box. No bonta box. I'm very sad about that. I was hoping to find it.
Drier areas, if you look, let's see. Oh, the ostrich over there. We'll pull around, keep going. Their eyeballs are actually bigger than their brains.
Their eyeballs are bigger than their brains.
Right? Pretty cool. They're very funny. Every day's a new day for an ostrich. So we have our sisters, and the other one is solitary. I feel like I'm wearing nothing all around in terms of roots or tracks or anything like that.
It's a cheetah.
Actually, I see our third one. If you look to the right hand between 65, 70 is those top speeds, but only for very short bursts of
It
time.
was a cheetah that went fastest cheetah with 40.
Very cool. All right, we're going to sit down now so other people can see.
They aren't gonna.
Can't see what she's doing, but she seems
we do have some
just curious to see what this one cheetah's doing way in the back. She's chewing on something. Ostrich.
Now, was that normally supposed to be over here?
Pardon me, I'm
Yes,
sneak
yes.
in
So
down
the
there.
ostrich can roam in this entire habitat as well.
I mean, no, we don't have any ostriches.
Never seen one here before. No, yeah, they're fine here.
Other girl.
There's a baby sleepy
The
lion.
other tail is so you can't see it from this angle. If you come back up here, you can see it. It's just the tip of it. Perhaps when we drive around, we'll see her face. But her tail's just hanging on the other side of the rock beneath the other one.
So pretty kitten.
He is much bigger than our cheetah though. Our male lion is a little over 500 pounds. Much, much larger animal. And they're going to be crepuscular, which means that they're most active during dawn and dusk time of day. Crepuscular. Sounds like something. So they're full adults. Look at that handsome kitty.
He's so pretty.
He, I believe, is about 6 years old now.
He's only 6 years old. He's a baby little kitty.
His name is Dakari. You hear me? I'm
Oh my
protecting
goodness.
This area right here, and so
Look at
no
that.
one's ever come to challenge him. So every evening he's like, yeah, that's right. No, it's a little bit of a love triangle between these 3 lions because one of the ladies you can usually find closer to him. She adores him. She loves him to death. And he's like, I don't really care about you. I'm interested in that one. Who's like, I could have nothing to do with you. So
Oh,
she
wow.
doesn't care. The 2 girls are sisters as well.
Lord help the sister who comes between me and my mister.
So they can't jump out into the rest of this habitat here. We do have warthogs over here. We've got some rhinos out here.
Rhinos.
5 ladies. We have extra keepers out for the guys and everybody as well. This is our seven-star corn. He's very handsome.
What?
Jay-Z is his name.
Easy. It's a little bit crowded today. Hi guys, so we are in the Fast Pass lane to go into Buzz Lightyear, where Fast Pass doesn't actually start for another 5 or 6 minutes, but we got online early because the line is so long that by the time we get up there, it's going to be time for our Fast Pass, and that way we're keeping on schedule. It is crazy busy at Magic Kingdom, just stupid crazy busy. It is 1 o'clock now. Great, we're 5 minutes early for our Fast Pass, which means they will let us check in at this point. They let you check in at about 1 minute early and about 10 minutes after, I think. Depending on how nice you are to the person, if you're any later, they sometimes will let you fix that. So we are coming up on the Fast Pass stuff. It is a mob scene here today, and it's going to just continue to get worse. I don't even know how well you can hear me at this point, but it is crazy, crazy, crazy busy. Like I said, we're in the Fast Pass lane, and it's already folded back on itself twice on the outside, and that's before we even get in. So yeah, this will be fun. Luckily, we gave ourselves enough time so that we could do this and then get to lunch, and then from lunch, we'll have a quick lunch, and then head over to start doing the rest of our Fast Passes. We may get rid of that last one. We'll see. We will make somebody so happy if we do that, but right now we're just seeing where things go. There's Drew in the background doing his techno stuff. Yeah, we're getting close to going in, so yeah, I'm going to turn this off so I have free hands and I'm not slowing the line up. We're going to try some new tricks that I learned in the Buzz Lightyear ride. A bunch of vlogs and things online show you how to do it, so we're all excited about that. And yeah, we're turning the corner, we're going there now, so I'll talk to you soon. Hi guys, so we are sitting outside of the Jungle Skipper Canteen, getting ready to go in for our lunch. We checked in a little early. We thought about doing the Tiki Room beforehand, and we probably should have because it was only a 10-minute wait. But we were thinking we would do this and then do the Tiki Room and get Dole Whip for dessert and finish out the afternoon here. As we get closer, we may release those Fast Passes, but I'm thinking for 7 Dwarves. But it's really going to depend on what time Drew's friends are ready and available for us to head over there to get together with them. It's crazy in the parks. They're putting in a lot of special extra photo ops for people and other things that are sort of entertainment and things of attraction and interest, because the wait times for a lot of the rides are really, really long. The longest, I think, is Avatar, which is $195 as of the last time I checked. But there are a couple 190s and similar things here, so it's pretty insane. I would not be surprised if they get ready to shut down the park, because yeah, nutsy cuckoo. So we just did Buzz Lightyear. If I can, I will try to insert a picture right here, somewhere in this, right here, okay, where we both scored Galactic Hero. I followed a number of vlogs. We took you screen by screen of what you were supposed to do. I wish I could tell you the names of them off the top of my head. If I find them again, I'll try to place them on this, but they were able to make us, to get us both to Galactic Hero. That and the fact that someone was getting on and off the ride with a wheelchair so we could just sit and shoot the spots we knew we needed. Oh, they have another little veranda where you can sit and watch the people as they walk by. That's lovely. All right, so they did say the table was ready. We came in, but I guess they're waiting to come and get us. They also offer the complimentary water for everyone, which is a fabulous thing. Oh, look. It's Sir Albert Falls. The one that the Schweitzer Falls was named after, Sir Albert Falls. Those of you who have seen the Jungle Skipper cruise, you understand what I'm talking about. And the other cool thing is there's this Jungle Skipper Canteen ride, I believe, the Skipper ride. You know what I mean, the Jungle Cruise. Yep, that is, oh no, I take that back, that is the Swiss Family Treehouse. My placement was off there, guys. That's the Swiss Family Treehouse. If you feel like climbing a lot of stairs and getting some cardio in, it's still there. It's still a walkthrough. It's like 10 minutes to walk through and all. Still very fun. My cohort is taking some photographs of the venue. But yeah, so we maxed out we were galactic heroes. So proud of us. Very excited. We're gonna have lunch. This has a lot of really great gluten-free options, and I'm noticing I only have 63 minutes left, and I know I want to check with you guys later. So I'm gonna say this is it for right now, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hi guys, it's the last monorail ride for the trip. Side face. It's the very last monorail ride we have. Left the Magic Kingdom. And we are heading over to Epcot. So we have done the Grand Floridian, the Polynesian, and then we're going to go jump in the Epcot monorail, take it to the other side, and then we're going to be Ubering back from there. So this is it. We hope you guys have had fun visiting Magic Kingdom with us. We didn't show you a whole lot, but we've been having a good time. We did Pirates, we had lunch, we've had all kinds of entertainment. Now my screen is bouncing because I don't have a stabilizer. So we're going to stop here, and we'll see you guys in a few. Bye. I am going to say that this poor little stingray is watching them eat his friends. Because that's funnier.
You kind of looks to her, you're eating Martha.
Just want to let her get a mouth to her, a finger to her mouth, get a bite to her mouth, because I've got her like profile. Oh, and he moved. Oh, okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. He's now going to go and cry somewhere. Monorail. Monorail. Hi guys. We are at 12:14 a.m. on our very last day. Our flight is at 9:40 in the evening, so we have less than 24 hours left on our trip. Today's step count, for those of you following, before midnight hit, was about 21,707 steps. We hit 3 different Disney parks in one day, had 2 sit-down meals, 3 Disney parks, rides at every single park. Well, actually, I don't know. Would you call it? The first one was a tour. It was a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour, which was the Wild Africa Trek. Then we took the bus over to Magic Kingdom, had lunch, and did the Tiki Room, the Pirates of the Caribbean, Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor, and Buzz Lightyear. And I can't begin to tell you how crazy crowded it was. Then we did release our fast passes for Seven Dwarfs last minute, which meant somebody at that very second decided to look and lucked out. So I'm very happy. And then we jumped on the monorail. I met Drew's friends, at Epcot. Sorry, did I? Okay, yes, we monorail to Epcot. We met Drew's friends. We went and did Test Track with them. We did something else too. And we did Mission Space Green Line with the new news background stuff, which is the first time I've had a team of 4 people to do it, so that was kind of fun. And then I met vloggers, Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow, but I got to meet them, and we had Beverly, and we chanted about how we actually like Beverly, because Veronica does, even though Nathan does not. And just finally got to put a personal face to them, and they got to put a face to the name they've seen popping up on their feed, on their vlogs. And then had dinner, and then saw one of the final illuminations, which I wasn't going to film because I was trying to film it for the other footage. So I had a video camera in one hand and a camera in the other hand. Or the phone camera in the other, so it was a little bit crazy. That is the sound of Drew packing. This was a tremendous day. You know, originally this Wild Africa tour was supposed to be the beginning of our tour, and then ended up being pushed back. It was, oh my God, the being able to walk over the hippos, walk over the crocodiles, and it was then chilling in the savannah. And it was very cool. We would be driving along, and they would talk about stuff, and then they'd pull over to the side and go, "Okay, now you can stand up and take pictures." We're like, "What?" "Yeah, go ahead, stand up and take pictures." And then we realized we were actually on a little curve off of the road. So while the safari people are just driving on by, we're stopping and taking pictures. So we got some great pictures of the lions and the giraffes and some zebras and a painted dog or 2 and some springbok. No bontebok. I was very sad there were no bontebok. I was hoping to get one for Veronica, but that did not happen. But so much fun. And then a lovely little lunch of 6 little cups of assorted foods and some jamba juice, which is the orange, guava, mango, passion. It's just a wonderful blend of fruit juices that they make. But it was not a cheap experience. It was absolutely worth it. If you can afford it, plan it, do it. It is offered multiple times a day, every day. It's, I mean, you have to be able to walk rough terrain. That's a big thing, because it's like walking around in the forest for a chunk of the initial part. So you can't do ECV. You can't. You got to have a sense of balance and being able to fit in the harness. I think you have to be between 40 and 300 pounds to use the harness, and you have to be at least. You have to have a. If you're under 18, you have to have someone of an adult go before and with you. Okay, so today we got our Dole Whip. He got just a straight Dole Whip. I got a Dole Whip with. Sorry, I know. I don't know if there are even people next to us. He got Dole Whip. I got Dole Whip with pineapple juice, and then we took it into the Tiki Room. In the Tiki Room, Yes, so I mean, so our Magic Kingdom. So yeah, we did Tiki Room Pirates, Buzz Lightyear, Monsters Inc. We in Animal Kingdom we did the Wild Africa Trek. We ate a sit-down meal in Hollywood Studios. In Magic Kingdom we had a sit-down meal in Epcot. We saw Illuminations, and we rode both Mission Space and Test Track in one day during Christmas week.
3 parks.
3 parks, attractions at each park. How the hell? Oh my God. That's why we're at 22,000 steps. So we got our Dole Whip, took those into the Tiki Room, and then came out, and it was just as our Fast Pass time was ending, so we went right over to Pirates and jumped right on, and we were in and out of Pirates between 10 and 15 minutes. In and out for the entire thing. So it was kind of amazing. Then,
As an explanation for that, though, the lines for Pirates.
I can move back. Where do you be here?
The lines, now I'm in the frame. The lines for Pirates, the entire time we were there was an average of 90 to 120 minutes.
I think Pirates was 60 to 90.
Today,
yeah.
Yeah, but before then it had been longer. But when we took the VIP tour and walked by there,
Right.
It was insane.
Yeah. So we lucked out. Today, the highest wait times we saw were 195 minutes. However, and that was at one point when we were checking. God, this is a bad angle for me. But
It maxes out there or something.
well, they've done 5 to 6 hour waits. So, in the park, however, someone told us that at Animal Kingdom, the Pandora ride was 5 hour wait. After we finished that, we jumped into the monorail, headed over, and then went to guest services to take care of the stuff that Drew needed to do to tie all of his friends and myself together. Ran into his friends, did the first ride, got the Fast Pass for the second ride, then went and just kind of chilled because they hadn't seen each other in, 2 years?
Something like that.
Yeah, so it had been about 2 years, so they needed some time just to catch up and see what was going on, hung out, and that's when the vloggers were pinging me to say yes, they were nearby, so I met them right outside of Club Cool, which is where you can get all the different versions of the sodas, and I remembered that Nathan of Paging Mr. Morrow did not like Beverly, which is the Italian soda, which is very bitter. It's an aperitif, really, and or digestif, I guess. And
It's neither because it has no alcohol, but it tastes like.
well, they said they use it as a digestif.
Okay.
I mean, that if you look at the little description-ish. So met them and it's admitted to them that I like Beverly, and she was like, oh, I love it. I think it's great. And he was like, oh. So he went off and got the pineapple drink. And he was just randomly vlogging as we were there. You know, I who knows, I may show up on tomorrow's vlog. I have no idea. At one point, this other random woman who came in, who was bringing people in to try the Beverly, and I and Veronica were there chanting, Beverly, Beverly. You can see my arm in the shadow there. Beverly. It was very funny. Just, introducing myself and saying hi and because I've commented to them, and just to put an actual face to the comments and just, learn a little more about them that they won't necessarily have on the live blog, just to make a connection. And it was very sweet. They're very lovely people. We had a great chat. Then I went back in and joined them, and then we did our second ride, and then went to dinner.
Go ahead. Welcome to Costco. I love you. Welcome to Costco.
I love you. What movie is that?
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy, thank you. Oh, God, it's more real than it should be. So we did Test Track, then we got out of Test Track exactly at the time for our reservation, went over to our reservation. They took way too long to seat us. The woman said, we're running pretty much exactly on time. I went, great. We sat down. We were about 5 minutes late. They must have lost us because we sat there for 20 minutes, which kind of sucked. We didn't do PhilharMagic either. There were a bunch of them we didn't do, but Drew's done this multiple times, so it was about different types of experiences for us. So after we finished the dinner, It was about a half an hour before Illuminations, so we headed to the back, found a spot to stand that was in Canada, or mid Canada, and I realized we were close enough to France that I could get my gluten-free macaron sandwich. So, and Drew requested that I find some champagne for him, and luckily the wine store is right by the ice cream store. So I ran on, and the specialty flavor this year, I'll try to post a picture soon, was peppermint. It was a green macaron and a red macaron with white peppermint ice cream, and they were peppermint macarons. Very yummy. And the guy said it was better than the chocolate one, so I was like, okay. And then I went and got Avivi, which is a grapefruit sparkling wine or grapefruit kind of infused flavor of sparkling wine from France for Drew. And they I don't know if you've ever heard the term gezellig, which is sort of a Dutch thing, where you fill something sort of over the rim of it to show how overflowing you are with joy in life. So they were very gezellig with the filling that drink, and I'm like, I have to drink it to be able to even pick it up, because it was kind of that bubble over. So if this is, if the glasses are kind of just like sipped down to enough that I could not spill, which I still spilled, but I tried to minimize that as much as possible while they held down the fort and prayed I got my spot. Is this something that we need to stop and discuss what we're doing right now, or are you good?
No, good.
Okay.
I just need a break.
That's fine. I know it's a lot of stuff. We're trying to pack and it just sucks. Dinner tonight, he got jumbo shrimp, and I mean jumbo shrimp. There was 3 shrimp on a skewer with a grilled lemon on the top of it. Huge, monstrous. I split calamari, gluten-free flat-fried calamari with a carrot and I think a remoulade type sauce with his friend, one of his friends. And then he got a vegan fried cauliflower, tempura cauliflower with vegan sausage and some other veggies and stuff. It looked good. I too much salt and breading. I knew I couldn't handle it. I got the chicken breast over a mushroom risotto. It was the very thin, fine mushrooms. It was very tasty. One friend got shrimp and grits, and the other one got the mahi mahi. So, all right. So fireworks, illuminations. I'm really glad I got that, and I'm glad I got that on film for you guys. They're getting rid of the show. They're getting rid of the show by summer, I think, next year. They're going to put an interim show called Epcot 25 or something. Basically, Epcot Forever. That's what it is, Epcot Forever, which is probably going to have Figment in it and homages to a lot of the older rides like Horizons and other things that no longer exist anymore. Probably Ellen's Energy Adventure and other stuff.
Wild Toad.
What?
Wild Toad.
Wild Toad?
Wild Toad.
Toad's Wild Ride is Magic Kingdom. This is all about Epcot rides.
Gotcha.
Like Body Wars and the one where the food talks and sings that I never saw. There are a bunch of rides that were cut a long time ago. So
VeggieTales.
Was that what it was called?
I think so.
Something like that. Yeah, but that one exactly. So they're going to do all of those. They're going to do the music, and it's going to be a lights show, probably projections, as they switch over to this new show, which is going to use a lot more IP, such as when they homage to Mexico, it's going to have Coco. When they homage to Norway, probably Anna and Elsa. When they homage to China, Mulan. But just Ratatouille, probably in France. But to start bringing in the IP that are legitimate from the countries, or semi-legitimate regarding Frozen, to be part of that show. And it's going to be possibly drones, they don't know, and definitely lights and definitely water stuff.
I did grab some photos of the construction trucks actually on the center island.
Oh, cool.
Doing major renovations there. So they've dug up a significant amount of some of the outer boundary. Mm-hmm. And I just, I know that Disney's amazing in terms of what they do and can do and will continue to do, but those big, huge construction trucks on this little tiny island in the middle of a big lagoon, how did it get there?
It's Disney magic. Yeah, we learned something today. There is real And Disney Reel, such as,
Four-letter F words.
yeah, they don't use the word fake. That is the F word to them. It is real or Disney Reel. So we saw Disney Reel ostrich eggs and found out why they were there for the real ones. But yeah, so the other thing we saw was the construction on Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster. Holy gods, that thing is huge. Oh my god. So we'll try to post some pictures in the next few days or so. Drew got some amazing ones. Did you get them? I got two. Did you get any?
I got it from all the different angles.
Looks
So
like it, yeah.
It looks from within the park like it is a one big major warehouse kind of a thing. But from
I'm trying to help you.
there we go. From the monorail, it actually looks like one big, huge, major warehouse followed by at least as much horizontally as the first one is vertically.
Okay, so what he was seeing, which, because I've been following this, the very front building, the large building that used to be Ellen's Energy Adventure, the big ass building with all the dinosaurs, that was the original show building. That is going to become the queue of Guardians. Not the whole thing, that is going to be the queue in the initial part of it. Then they have built an entire new building, and that is going to be, it's like 2 stories of the Ellen's ride, and equally as large, it is monstrously huge. They painted the bottom go away green, and they painted the top sky blue, basically, so it will disappear as much as possible because it is taller than Spaceship Earth. So the day was amazing. I realize we're rambling and we've got to pack. It is 12:38, so we've got to figure out our schedule for Universal tomorrow so we can get some sleep. If you have any questions or anything, again, just send them all along. It's been fabulous talking with you. I'm not sure where we'll be talking from you at the end of the day tomorrow. Excuse me.
Maybe Orlando Airport.
Maybe the Orlando Airport as we're killing time, absolutely. We did a little ingressing for those of you who ingress, and that was fun. But yeah, we will talk to you soon, guys. Have a fabulous night. Talk to you, babe. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?